Three, two, one, let's go. Heading into season 7, UP was pretty much unbeaten in the preseason. The staples Pinoy Liga and Phil Oil were swept through breezily by the team as if all the other teams were on a different level as theirs. Nobody knew how it would play out in the season anyway, coming back from two back to back finals losses. We just knew we had a team that could really compete, backed by a veteran in JD Kagulangan who was nothing short of spectacular in those preseason tournaments. Come sometime August, yes, not even June or July, a certain Quintin Milor Brown arrived to join the squad. It was as if the success in the preseason meant nothing as we were to add another piece to our loaded lineup. Alas, success in the preseason does not equate to a successful UAAP season. Also, we haven't really established a solid replacement for Malik Diouf, especially as we have felt his presence in the past 3 seasons. The first game when it all started was the touted Battle of the Katipunan. It was unfamiliar territory for the Blue Eagles as they were entering season 87 with a questionable bunch of players. True enough, we managed to come up with a convincing win, and it was the beginning of a nightmare for Ateneo. Throughout the season, we couldn't really get the groove going. Yes, there were wins left and right, but most of us knew that this team was built for greater things. These players were made for greater things. Losses from two LaSalle games and another from a struggling NU Bulldog side gave us early challenges which nobody really knew could be resolved within this hosted season. Forward to the Final Four, we were lucky enough to secure the number 2 spot after struggling in the second round while other teams like FEU, UE, UST, and Adamson were streaking. The team was able to beat a young UST team with much more improved players and FSA, something that we've been really missing from a competitive UST crowd. Big numbers from Francis, Harold, Rayland, and QMB led us in securing a final spot. Even better as we were to face LaSalle for a highly anticipated rematch that everyone was hoping for. Come the finals, it was a totally different ball game. We had our first complete lineup facing LaSalle, something we haven't seen in both games in the eliminations. Matchups were also highlighted as we saw Mike Phillips struggle to keep up against QMB. Raylan Torres did a fantastic job guarding Kevin Kiambao, one of the key factors in this whole finals matchup. KQ lit up the first half in the first game, but it was a totally different come the second half. And UP finally gets that elusive win over LaSalle. Yes, another win. Yes, another game 1 finals win. Come game 2, it was another MOA game. Our favorite arena in the entire universe. We were meant to close it out there. Even I was there. One thing I noticed LaSalle do in game 2 was to push the ball in transition every chance they get. Whether it be a mistake, whether it be a made basket by UP, or a miss leading to transition, all they wanted to do is run, run, and run. You won't even see the ball bounce coming off a made basket as they did their best in inbounding the ball and throwing an outlet pass, oftentimes catching the UP defense off guard. They struggled the whole game offensively, right up until KQ pulled up his own magic wand. A commanding lead now turns into a deficit. But hey, we had our chances. Yes, indeed. We actually had four. Four consecutive free throws that Francis Lopez had opportunities of in order to get us back into the lead or just even tie the ball game up. But nope. He missed all of them, eventually leading to a game 2 defeat. A collapse in all sorts of ways. We choked, if we may. But the good thing is, there's still tomorrow. Game 3 coming right up. As Game 3 progressed, it was as if it was the same old story from the first two games. LaSalle struggled offensively. UP got an early rhythm. UP had fantastic defense, which dictated the tempo of the game. Heck, they even led by as much as 18. But I guess it was the fire. It was the fire from the losses. The two consecutive losses in the finals coming up. The two consecutive losses in the finals coming up short and being touted as back to back silver medalists. Francis Lopez, of all people, redeemed himself wholeheartedly as he made a dagger three that sunk the hearts of everyone in green, in Araneta, and uplifted all of those in maroon to celebrate. It was a storybook ending. It was as if it was written in stars. After the hardships, there was comfort. After the pain, there was joy. After the losses, there was a championship. There was the championship. A championship that all Iskos and Iskas could cherish. A championship that all naysayers can finally accept. A championship that can be bragged with all its pride for a whole fucking damn year. UP is back on top, and no other team can dispute such. We thank JD, we thank UMB, we thank everyone on the bench, including the coaches, the physios, utility, and the like. We thank this season 87 Fighting Maroon squad for making us believe once again. A feat that the whole community definitely needed. And from here, we go again. UP fight. Ay. Welcome everyone. Okay ba yun? Nagustuhan niyo ba yun? I try to make my own poetic, dramatic post-championship uh, piece as we did back in 84. Nakita na naman yung episode or narinig nyo na naman yung episode ni Enzo. It was quite busy Christmas season for me, for us, for all of us. Kaya ngayon lang tayo nakapag-episode ng solo for the championship. And I'm sure, I think it's a month ago, exactly right now, um, from the last game we won. And medyo, siguro medyo fresh pa rin sa iba, sa atin, UP fans. Ang championship na ito for 87. So, yeah, let's keep the celebrations going. We deserve this. We still have a few months to go to actually get back to work, ganyan. Um, so this is pretty much me saying what I have to say about this whole season, as Enzo did. And well, you've known the tone of at least our thoughts throughout the season. We all knew na it was quite an inconsistent season. The whole season at that. Kaya it was mixed emotions pretty much the whole time. Kasi again, hindi natin alam talaga anong mangyayari. Yun lang yun. So all we had to do was leave. All we had to do was support the team. All we could do was keep our faith and hope for the best. And eventually it worked. Uh, it, this season was the perfect example wherein the first round was totally different from the second round. The second round was totally different from the first round. The final four was luckily similar or lived up to its expectations, at least on our end, the UP side. Kasi we beat UST in dominating fashion, and sobrang that's all we needed to do. Get into the finals. We got a good matchup no final four, and we did our job. They did their job. The team did their job. So less sakit ng ulo yun as a player, as a team. Kasi you want to finish that job as soon as you can, as soon as you could, and that's what they did. So that's one part of the job that they did perfectly. Secure a final spot, win the final four in one game in convincing fashion. So doon pa lang we were doing our job. Come the finals, nobody knew what would happen. I would say. I'm guessing yung results ng tatlong game na yun. Um, Siguro nobody expected. Kasi nga, Lasal was dominating the whole season. They were on top the whole season. They beat us twice in the eliminations. UP was struggling in the second round. UP lost to Lasal in the elimination round. If I'm not reiterating that enough. So, 'di ba? Yung match up and continuing what I said earlier, the finals was totally different from the eliminations. Kasi nga, it was a complete lineup on our end. Luckily, actually, realizing it now, buo yung lineup natin. I'm sure there were injuries here and there, pero it, I mean, everyone was suited up. Kumbaga, walang nakaupo in street clothes na key player. No, wala at that. Period. We were complete as a lineup. We were ready to compete in the finals. We were ready to get the championship. We were ready to get to war. Coming facing Lasal. Lasal had their own injury. Si Abadam uh, was out for the season. Sino pa ba? O yun, he's one, if I remember, na pivotal as well for them, for the team. So sa atin, we were and siguro this was Coach Gold telling me and Enzo na, okay, ito yung mga pinagsasabi nyo the whole season. Ipalalabas ko na ngayon. And that's what we saw. We saw a dominating QMB. Something we haven't seen we did not see the whole season. JD was JD. We know what he's made of. We know how he's gonna play. And it worked. Coupled with a solid Rylan Torres, Harold Alarcon, Francis Lopez, and did I mention QMB? That pretty much sealed UP's championship with the amount of uh paano ba yun sabihin? Quality they were playing with the quality of play they were playing no finals. That was the best that we could see this team play. Aside from game 2, syempre. Pero if we were to dissect that game 2 finals loss, it all boiled down to breaks of the game. It was already in the bag for UP. Siguro come the second half. had KQ not make those uh hallelujah three-pointers. Yun lang yun. But then again, breaks of the game wins games as well. So, wala tayong gagawa kung matalo tayo doon kasi talo talaga tayo doon. We just had to close it out and we did not close it out. Which we did eventually in game 3. Kasi pretty much kung isipin nyo, games 1 to 3 talaga. Pretty much same story. It was all a matter of UP closing it out. Yun lang yun. I mean, it's easier said than done, but that's how we saw it. That's how the game played out. No? So yun. Ang ganda. As I said, deserve ng team to. Had we deserved the 85 and 86, I believe we deserved 85. 86 was questionable. 85 talagang dinaya lang tayo doon come the down the stretch. Oh, actually the whole finals. It's crazy. It's super evident. Go taga Ateneo kayo. I mean, you have to watch that series. It's dismal officiating. 86 was the team was iffy. Okay, so mahirap sabihin na we deserve to win 86. But 87, hey, ito na yun. Ito na yun. This team deserved to win this season. Yes, we struggled. Yun nga, I mean, kita naman ng eliminations na parang wala pa tayo dun eh. Pero come the finals where it all mattered most, when it all mattered most, the team showed up, executed, got the results, and eventually got the championship. I mean, tayo from the outside, itong mga sinasabi ko ngayon, these are all flowers. Yung hard work na ginagawa nila araw-araw, sila talaga yun. Well, I mean, sila, iba, hindi natin alam kung gaano kahirap yung pinagdadaanan ng team as players. Kasi ibang laro talaga ang UAAP. As fans, we think na, oh, he should have passed this kasi open si ganito. He should have made this shot kasi sobrang dali naman nun gawin. Sobrang open siya, ganyan. No. Iba kapag nasa loob ka ng court. Iba kapag pinapanood mo lang sa TV. Iba kapag yung pressure nasa iyo with thousands and thousands of people watching. Yung pressure ng coach mo sa'yo to perform, to follow what you need to be, to his instructions, kung ano kailangan mong gawin and do it effectively. Iba yung pressure nun sa player. Kaya ganun kalulupit ang players natin. Overcoming all those challenges, all those factors, and getting the results that they deserved. Yeah, it was just beautiful. I'm doing this monologue kasi pinubitin yung pagsulat ko kanina, the intro part of this episode. As I said, medyo busy talaga. So, my creative juices are being short of spectacular right now. Kaya, dinudukan ko nito. But, actually, everything's been said and done already. To the fans of Maroon Talk, we thank you so much for being there this whole season. We just really want to help out the UP community if in a way that's what we're doing. Kung tingin nyo yung ginagawa namin, yun sana yung goal namin. We just want to impart knowledge ba? Hindi ko alam kung knowledge eh, but our thoughts at least to the market, to the community. And mali nga sa natin, di ba na pareho pala tayo ng idisip. We see your comments, we see the support that you guys give us. Marami po salamat doon. Pero yeah, alam naman natin lahat na sa team talaga to. Sa team talaga ang deserve ng lahat ng recognition. And finally, in the if I'm not mistaken, 5 years of six na this year. 6 years of existence ng Maroon Talk. There's already two championships in the bag. So, at least, pag ganun kasi, pati kami ni Enzo, mukhang pogi, kasama ng team. Kasi siyempre champion, di ba? Siyempre, wala nang ibang hihilingin na success aside from a UAAP championship from the UP Fighting Runs, which we all support, which is the backbone, the the purpose of this podcast, this show, this channel. Sa UP lang naman to lahat. So, hopefully we get to see more of these. And for sure naman, hindi ko na kailangan banggitin, the fan base of the UP Fighting Maroons will again increase in number, I would say, in the coming months, in the upcoming season. What a way to cap off that hosted season with a championship. Well, hindi pa pala tapos yung season. There's still a second sim coming up. And yeah, a lot of sports to be played. And we're just really, really happy na we got to close out and come up with the championship once again for the basketball. Kasi yun naman dugot buhay natin. That's where it all starts. And hopefully in the other sports, mag-reflect din to and magkaroon din ng success. Kasi deserve ng UP to. So maraming salamat everyone. Doon ko na muna tatapusin. I mean, nasabi na namin lahat ng previous episode. Nasabi nyo na rin sa comments yung mga thoughts nyo. But if you guys have more, please do comment down below. Please do subscribe to Maroon Talk. We need those subscribers. Maraming salamat for tuning in. Maraming salamat dun sa mga bumabati sa amin. Whenever we see them sa games. Sir Ivan, shout out to you. One of our avid supporters. Madami dyan. Sobrang na-lost lang ako ngayon. Si Joshua Abad, shout out to you, man. Got to talk to your cousin this past break. If you're watching this. Who else? Si Greenman. Nice to UP Fighting Greenman. Nice to have you on the show. Hope to meet you soon. Dun sa mga nagsasabing ako yun. Ako ba yun? So yeah, that's a wrap for basketball in season 87. Dun sa magtatanong kung what can we expect from season 88, ayoko munang mag-isip. Ayoko munang maglabas ng mga thoughts regarding 88. Kasi all I want to do right now is celebrate this championship with the whole community. It's gonna be a totally different ball game come season 88. Kaya yung mental capacity para isipin yon sobrang tinatabi ko muna. Kasi medyo malalang ulit yun. Isipan ulit yun. And we don't really know what to expect. So doon na lang muna. Let's celebrate this championship first. It's such a beautiful time to be part of UP right now. Kaya, yeah, chill lang tayo lahat. Okay, let's celebrate this. Congratulations to everyone. Again, thank you UP Fighting Maroons for making us believe. We are still behind you all the way. Maraming po salamat everyone. Coach Gold, maraming salamat sa iyo. Not sure if you watch this, pero we are still avid fans of your work ethic, how you take care of the team, all of the members of the coaching staff, the management. Saludo sa inyo. Everyone deserves this. Everyone deserves this. Let's celebrate this. Maraming po salamat everyone. UP Fight. Let's go.